Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nicole. I will be doing a general reading for the collective energy around Cancer for the second half of May 2025. We'll just look into what's going on and what advice maybe the universe has for you. I'm using the gold foil deck today. It's very shiny, but it has a lot of added bonuses of visuals of energy, which I love. And this is the deck that wanted to bring your message today, Cancer. So let's see what we have for you. We have the King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So we do have a good balance of all the elements here and no major arcana. So this is a very malleable energy for you, Cancer. Let's look at the recent past for you. We have the Two of Pentacles. See what I mean about all the energy that these cards emit? I love them. Tune into it with your own intuition. You might get messages that are just for you. But this guy is juggling something and trying to keep things in balance. And I'm getting that there may have been a lot of ups and downs for you recently, Cancer, and you might even be living in two different realities, two different worlds. You might be moving in and out of 3D and 5D. You might have your work reality and your personal social life reality or family reality. And it seems like it's been a challenge at times to juggle these two energies, however they're affecting you, Cancer. And you're showing up as the King of Cups. He is balanced in his energy when he's in balance, when he's in his light side. But being followed by the Nine of Swords, I'm getting that maybe you're feeling some stress with your emotions right now. Maybe it's been hard to be in balance. You might be somebody that a lot of people lean on and depend on as being emotionally the stable one, the rock, if you will. And it just might be too much because your heart might be in the right place of wanting to help others, caring very much about others, but it might be overwhelming. You might generally be having difficulty sleeping as well. And in the physiological, physical sense of reading this energy, it could even be from fluids or alcohol, not sleeping well. It could be from coffee, having to get up and go to the bathroom a lot during the night. So that's the more 3D version of this energy. The more practical, physical interpretation. We have the Six of Wands here at the center of your reading. And this is about taking a victory lap, being in the limelight and being looked up to by others. And I'm really getting that for you, Cancer. That, and back to this juggling kind of two realities, you might be feeling that it's hard to live up to people's expectations or people's perceptions of you. So if it hasn't been already clear between the lines, Cancer, I'm getting a strong message to take care of yourself right now and really fill your own cup up, repair yourself, because we can be in service and of assistance to others. We can support others for sure. We're definitely, I think, meant to do that in a lot of ways. We're meant to work together and be a part of unity consciousness and all that good stuff, but at the same time, not at the expense of ourselves. And furthermore, we cannot prevent other people from having their life experiences, having their discomforts, or learning their life lessons. We can't learn their lessons for them, is how this is coming out. So if there are people that keep clinging to you or needing something from you because they keep tripping on their own ability to support themselves or find their inner strength, at some point we're not being of service, we're just enabling their dysfunction in whatever way they might not be growing or learning or finding their own power. We can't just always step in and rescue people, as much as sometimes it might seem in the short term like that's a good thing for all parties involved. It's actually harmful for all parties involved. The rescuer, the rescuee, the victim, it just perpetuates that cycle of victimhood and staying stuck. And with this Seven of Pentacles energy in the outcome of your reading, this is about nurturing a crop, investing in something literally, watching something grow, your financial portfolio. This can be investing in yourself, in relationships, a project, a community, a job. But he's watching, he's invested, but he can't control the outcome or when it's ready. And back to that theme of helping others, we really can't make their lives better. Only they can. So if you're really feeling drained of people wanting you to help make their lives better, this is a strong message to take a step back and just see if they can, look at this farmer, he's just taking a break and he's just watching. Just see if those around you can find their strength to grow without you doing it for them. If you are waiting on an investment or looking at an investment, this is about being patient, of course. And sevens are, in numerology, the number of spirituality, of spirit. And this might be a call to work on your relationship to money, as well as trusting the outcome. Because we can't always determine when we plant seeds and nurture a crop, for instance, in a garden, if they're going to sprout, if they're going to flourish. Will they thrive and flourish, and then some pests come in, or some unusual weather or frost or something that changes things? We can't control the whole growth process. We have to let some of that happen naturally and organically. So I'm getting that too of, for you Cancer, maybe it just might be a calling right now to trust the process and trust the spiritual flow of your life and whatever it is you're desiring or attending to or working on. All right, next we have the Nine of Wands energy, and this guy's tired. He's pretty burnt out. He's been working hard. He's known as the wounded soldier, the battle-weary soldier. He's been out fighting, and he's walling himself off. And I feel like with where I started here, you might need to just take some time and heal and recover and rest and not see the swirls of energy behind those wands. And he's kind of made a wall out of those wands so that he can take a breather and just recover for a second from everything that's going on in the outside world or in his outside world. So this can be globally, this could just be in your personal life or your professional life. But there's a lot of intensity that's been out there, and because he's still holding on to one wand, I'm getting this in particular for this reading, Cancer, he's still on guard. He's still prepared to fight. He's not sure that it's safe to relax right now, is how I'm hearing it. well, if I take care of myself, is everything going to blow up in my face? Is my whole world going to fall apart? Or my relationships, are they all going to suffer and fall apart? Will I lose everything? That's what's coming through. But with the Queen of Cups, she is very focused on feelings and her own feelings. In fact, sometimes she can be a little self-absorbed. And I'm getting that that might be good for you right now, to just focus on your own feelings and nurturing yourself. She's also the mother of the deck, very one of the mothers, let's say, but she has a very maternal, nurturing energy, and that's what she's known for. Just being a very loving mother type energy. And this is not specific to just women. Men also have feminine energy in them and can possess that frequency. We all do have both. But she's the counterpart of the King of Cups too. They make a nice couple when they're in balance. So maybe what you want to nurture is connecting or reconnecting with your own mother at this time. Being a mother, if you are one, or your children, if you are a mother or father. You might also be longing for a Queen of Cups energy in your life. Somebody that feels nurturing and supportive of you and your feelings. And not just needing you to take care of them. That sounds good, huh? Nice balance. Okay, what else do we have for Cancer here? Some further advice for Cancer for the second half of May 2025. We have the Love and Relationship deck that wants to give you this advice, Cancer. It does not necessarily mean love relationships, although it certainly can include that. Whoa. This fell out of the deck like a rock. So I'm going to take these cards, and I was going to pick 3 cards, and it's exactly 3 cards. All right. Realizations, pride, conflict. Tune into these images and see what resonates with you. So underneath it says epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. Okay. So this whole reading has felt like a realization that maybe you're giving energy in a way that's not really working for you or for others. That could be with your personal relationships, with your job, with yourself, your family, whatever resonates with you, Cancer. You take the energy how it applies to your life. So you might be realizing again where things aren't working, things aren't in the flow, where you're not compatible. And how does the pride come in here? I feel like I need more clarification on pride. Arrogance, ego, stubborn. Oh. I think there might be some part of you, Cancer, or some of you Cancers out there watching, that are proud of your strength and having been that role of the rock in other people's lives, of being the rescuer or the one who has it all together, who helps others get their stuff together. Yeah, that might really feel good to your ego. It might be validating. It might make you feel proud of yourself and strong. it's not bad for feeling proud of your accomplishments and how you contribute, but if it wasn't already clear, um, it's most effective when it's coming from a place of true support and allowing others to have their life experiences, have their messes, have their injuries, their downfalls, their pitfalls, their lows, without having to fix it for them. You can continue to love them, listen to them, meet them for coffee, whatever it might be, but you don't need to come in and fix their whole world. And there might be some part of you that might wonder, well, what is my value if I'm not doing that because I'm so used to that role? So let's get a few more cards here and see maybe if we get some insight on what you can focus on in terms of your own value and knowing that you have a place, and a strong place in the world, in your community, and within yourself. So one card jumped out, and it's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I love that this is in reverse for you, Cancer. This means that you're no longer going to band together. Let me show you the upright image. These two are down and out on their luck. One's injured, they're cold, they're hungry, they're outside of this church that might have warmth and food and support, and they're feeling left out and abandoned. So that might be saying you don't want to let others around you feel abandoned if you don't show up for them and save them, from their misery. I hope I made it clear that you don't need to abandon them. You just don't need to live their life for them because you can't. I think this is also saying too that you're being called to, or you're perhaps realizing or ready to walk away from that role of bonding together on wounds, that trauma wounds, trauma bonds, that's what they're called. Banding together with other misfits or other wounded people, and, we'll make it together, we'll get through this together. Yes, but no, we all have to do it ourselves. We'll do it ourselves together. So I'm feeling like that energy is releasing and dissolving for you. And again, if it's not, it's an invitation to step into letting that go, because it's not serving anyone. But if you are having realizations and epiphanies and awakenings, you probably are dialed into that right now, Cancer. Okay, thank you for watching to the end. Remember, this is a general reading, so parts of it may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest, and remember, you can book a one-on-one session with me at intuitivegardentarot.org, and then that will be much more specific and tailored to you and your specific questions, your specific energy in your situations. Thank you again also for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.